Hey everybody, welcome to EDC Austria. I'm Stefan. Today we are talking about the Zero Tolerance 0220. But first let's talk a bit about the history of Zero Tolerance itself. It's part of the KI USA group, which formerly included Kershaw. I mean, it still does, but 10 years ago in 2006, KI USA had the idea to produce a little bit higher end hard use knives for military, law enforcement, first responders, and they were very successful in that. And after a while they started to expand their portfolio and also started to make regular use knives, such as I'm holding here, which is not an EDC knife per se, but it's not really a hard use knife. Although this one I might classify as hard use even, but it's a bit far from. Here's one that rather reminds of the beginnings of the CT. This is what they used to look like. Stop pins going right here, just as a weapon mostly. And in the last 10 years they've become a highly successful high-end brand. Everything is made in the United States. These days they make a lot of flippers such as this with the KVT Ballbearing system. So it's a ball bearing flipper that's very smooth. In this case it was designed by Jens Anso, who collaborated with CT in early 2016 to create this fantastic knife. It's made from a stone-washed S35VN steel in a modified drop point blade, which is, by the way, 3.5 inches or 8.9 centimeters long, and the total length is 8.4 inches or 21.3 centimeters. By the way, Jens Anso, in case you don't know him, although I'm pretty sure it's not very clean, well, I use my knife, sorry. Jens Anso is a Danish tool and knife maker. This is of course a titanium folder. I like this badge here, the CT badge. I have never seen this on anything else, although I think some of the 392 models that are all limited editions have it. I will see so in a few days, hopefully. The pocket clip is reversible, but only tip up, of course. You have a steel lockbar insert. You have a nice back spacer with a huge lanyard hole. Otherwise, you see that there is a bit of milling going on inside. Although you maybe can't see it, but I did. And the blade is rather a flat grind, so it's not the best thing to cut down cardboard, as I noticed earlier. But if you use it in the kitchen or for other cutting and slicing, it really works fine. But some tasks are just better left to hollow grind blades. I personally love this design with its bead blasted titanium finish. Oh, by the way, I think it's a bit heavier of a knife. Let's check. So we are on grams. It's 175 grams, which is 6.17 ounces. So not the lightest one around. As for a size comparison, let's take the Inkosi, which is, if we go plate to plate, it's almost the same size. Then I have a Anso here. This is noticeably smaller and noticeably cheaper too. And we have the 350 zero tolerance, designed by Canonian back in the day. And this one of course also had a way shorter blade. But really there is not so much to tell about this knife that hasn't been said before. It's a bead blasted finish. You have the nice Kershaw custom pivot, which you can still regulate with a regular Torx driver. The flats go all the way up, nearly, yeah, up just there's like 1/4 of an inch or 2/5 of an inch. But aside from that, the flat grind goes up all the way. Okay, so I think I've told you everything. After this you'll see a paper cutting test. So I hope this was at least somewhat informative to you. If you like this video, please like it, and if you wanna see more of these kinds of videos, please subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Here's some cardboard. Sorry. No. Perfect, really perfect. Cuts like this is all it was ever meant to do. And you see, I can make curved cuts.